The purpose of this video is to show several examples of programs that would satisfy the requirements for Programming Assignment 3 in CSC 120. So here's the program description from the course webpage, and basically what we're doing, we're developing a Java application program that will display at least 3 visual objects in the MU panel that can be changed when a button is clicked. And these objects must be displayed on a background that can be changed by clicking another button. So there's a minimum of 2 buttons that must be there, one of which would change something about the background, the other would change something about the objects. They could move around the screen, they could change somehow, grow or shrink, what have you. So let's take a look here. I have several demo programs to show. The first one, rather simple. It's a forest of trees, and here's a button that will change the background from day to night. Notice we have stars in the background, and we can change the season of the year by clicking the change season, and so that would change the trees. So in the autumn they have colored leaves, in the winter the leaves are off, and the spring they have green leaves but it's raining, and then in the summer it's not raining. So it kind of cycles around through all the seasons. And we could also chop down the trees. When the trees have been chopped down, then we can restore the forest back to the way it should be. Okay, so that is the first example here. Okay, let's look at another demo. And when we run this one, you see a jungle here with trees in the canopy and parrots flying through the jungle. We can change which ones have their wings out or which ones are flying with that button. We can also change the colors of the parrot. So these 2 buttons change the objects displayed on the background, and we can change the background from the jungle to a cage. So now the parrots are flying around the cage, changing colors in their cage, or back to the jungle. Okay, so the idea is to be creative, have fun, but stay within the guidelines of the assignment. Our third example here, sort of a Halloween themed thing. We can change from day to night, and we can carve the faces into the pumpkins, and we can even light up the interior of the pumpkins. So it's like an on-off switch, on-off switch. Okay, so that's fun. The fourth demo, here's a city, and we have a button that changes the background of the city. And then, now these buttons don't move every object, they just move one specific object. So that's okay, I guess. Showing that buttons move objects on the background, and another button changes the background. And this last demo, this student spent way too much time working on this particular program. We have buttons over here that can change the background. So I can go from daytime to nighttime. I can change from cloudy to clear, back to daytime, back to nighttime, cloudy at nighttime. And then let me go to daytime, it's easier to see. And we can move the players, this little block. Guess he ran out of time. But now you can't move up unless you're next to a ladder. But I can go left and right, and if I touch a coin, I collect a coin. So I can move around. So now I can move over here to the ladder. Now that I'm near the ladder, I can move up, but I can't go any higher than the ladder. So I could move the ladder up, and I can move up. And I'm still not quite, oh yeah, I guess I was high enough. Okay, so I get the coin, and then I come over here, and let me move that ladder back down. Oh, and I could make the ladder taller if I need to. So we go over here, and you can imagine what's going to happen. It also keeps track of how many coins I have collected to this point, counting that in an integer variable. And when I have all 5 of them, the customized message will show up that says all the coins were collected. So hopefully you can have fun with Programming Assignment 3 using your creativity, and we're anxious to see what you can do.